We're going to add an element to our website. Remember, an element is basically a reusable piece of code that we can put anywhere on any of the pages. We're going to put our element in the detailed view of our items. So here's a detailed view of our item. I already have my element created, and if I go over to NetBeans, inside my catalog project, I'm in the app view folder, and inside there's an elements folder. If you don't see this folder, go ahead and create it. Inside my elements folder, I've already created a template, and I've named it quote_block. We'll go ahead and look at it. It just has a few basic HTML tags. Now we want to insert our element into a certain page in our catalog website. That happens to be the detailed view of our individual items. We can find that template in our items folder, and it's named view. In order to have our element displayed on this page, we need to type in the element method. So the code to have our element appear is just echo, and then we type in this, and then we have the element method. And for the parameter, we're just going to pass in our element template name that we want to use, which is quote_block. Now if we go to our website, and if we hit refresh on this page, you'll see that our element is being pulled in to our detailed view of our item. Now this doesn't really help us because it doesn't really do anything for the site. So we want to add a quote inside of there. Let's go back to our code. We need to print out a variable in our element template. So in this case, we just want to type in a variable name that makes sense. And since we're going to be passing a quote, we're going to print out the quote. Let's go back over to the view template and modify our method. Our first parameter is the element that we're pulling in. The second parameter is an associated array, which will pass in our variables from this page and display them in our element. So we just type in array. The key is the variable in our element template. And in this case, our variable in our element template is quote. So our key here is quote. Then we need to pass in the value that we want displayed. We're just going to pass in a simple quote that's not dynamic. This is just a static quote for this particular view template. I'm going to go over to our website, and when I hit refresh, this should be filled out with our new quote. The beauty of CakePHP Elements is that it's reusable. I can move this block of code anywhere on my site. Let's go ahead and put it somewhere else just to show you how easy it is. So I'm actually going to take this whole line of code. Let's go ahead and insert this code in our index template in our items folder. This page happens to be a table, so it's not really going to look the best because there'll be no text wrapping around it, but we're just going to insert it here after the table. Now let's go navigate back to our index and see this appear. We just need to scroll down, and here's our quote box. It's as easy as that. Congratulations, you've just learned how to use elements in CakePHP.